So let's go ahead and start the show.
This Tales from the Crib podcast, episode 10. Nigga, we made it.
Is that we're gonna make the episode a title that I can't even say?
You're damn right. Because, nigga, we made it. We finally here. Episode 10. They said we couldn't do it. We did it. We consistent.
Yes, and we're coming to you live from San Antonio, Texas. You gonna tell them where to follow us, sir?
You know, you can follow me on Twitter, Felix Supreme 305. You can always follow our Instagram page, Tales from the Crib 210. What about?
Oh, you can follow me on Twitter at Papa O'Block.
Oh, man, you know, I forgot my manners. Of course, you already know, just the man with the plan, Jesse J, with the host of the show.
Chico Grande.
Oh, you like I finally got that right.
Yes, correct. That I am the host and you are the sidekick.
Whatever you got to say to get the bills paid.
But we have a super special guest sitting next to us.
Oh, really?
Why don't you tell us?
I don't know. I mean,
Do you think she's ready?
I don't know if she's ready.
She's about to come off the bench and enter the game.
Or is he ready?
He.
What pronouns are we talking about?
It's your girl, lady.
And my co-host Jesse J is the tramp.
What you call me?
The tramp, like Lady and the Tramp,
Your
like
mother,
the Disney show.
your mother's a tramp.
No, we don't talk about mothers.
She was slurping on my spaghetti.
Ooh, that's disturbing.
Ooh, don't worry about that. But like I was saying, once again, this Tales from the Crib podcast, episode 10. Nigga, we made it.
I can't believe we're at episode 10. I thought we wouldn't make it past episode 5.
I thought I would have had to boot you off the show in episode 2.
I thought I would have already replaced you with a better looking co-host.
I thought I would have found a new white best friend.
No, there's only not as cool. And I'm not. You mistaken me. I'm a German. Get it correct.
All you do is eat
The best German Mexican you know.
You eat sausages. Matter of fact,
I eat bratwurst. There's a difference.
I've never seen you eat sausages in my life. Every time you invite me over to your house, your mom.
You don't eat sausages in front of another man. That's the golden rule. I don't know what rules you break, but
So that time you tried to feed me the glizzy.
What is that?
Pause.
Here, sir. Well, let's give a shout out to our official sponsor, non-sponsor, Twisted Tea and Black and Mild.
You know we love the Black and Mild. You know we love the Twisted Tea.
It keeps us going.
You know, it keeps me going. Sometimes you got to smoke 6 Black and Milds a day. Sometimes some cars get stressful. You got to smoke 10 Black and Milds.
But you might want to chill out. You don't want cancer.
You know.
But speaking of news, we're going to go ahead and get into the news, get into the topics. It looks like our first topic of the day is Sports Illustrated and the swimsuit issue. Is this something that you usually look at?
Hell nah.
Why not?
There's always some white girl on the cover.
I'm pretty sure they've had all kinds of people on the cover.
Not that I remember. It's not the time. But the simple fact that Megan Thee Stallion made the cover
Shout out Megan.
blew my mind.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, she's the first rapper on the cover. I thought it was going to be Soulja Boy. But no, Megan Thee Stallion actually beat him.
Soulja Boy on Sports Illustrated swimsuit.
You would have bought 50
right.
copies. You would have bought the centerfold.
With Soulja Boy on it? Of course.
Yes. You're like, I want him in the Speedo.
Soulja Boy, that's gay. Soulja Boy is the greatest rapper
Sir, you
alive.
can't say that.
You see, you done messed up the whole thing. But like I was saying, the fact that she made the cover, I didn't even
Speechless.
think. It's crazy. And then the fact that now the tennis girl,
The Naomi Osaka.
that made sense.
Oh, yeah,
That
because
makes
she's an athlete.
You know, at first I wanted to hate. I was like, nah, she ain't even cute. But then I stared at her. I looked at it. I was like, you know what? She cute.
Is that what you really thought? Or you're like, nah, I would have gave her a pass. She's a 5.
Nah. She could have, folded my clothes.
Damn.
I'm lying.
Did the laundry?
Nah.
Make
That's
you
racist.
dinner?
You can't say that.
That's not racist. That's sexist. If you're going to call it out correctly, sir.
Whatever.
But we gotta ask our guest, get her opinion. What do you think about Megan Thee Stallion on the cover?
I like them. I bet she did her thing. Like, period.
You think she look good?
Yes, she did. And
What-
she works out and stuff. So
She does work out. But she always looks like she's got a little bit of baby fat.
still, that's natural.
No, I'm just kidding. She looks great. just like my co-host.
I
He's
look
doing the next issue.
I look great.
You're gonna look good in Speedo.
I believe it. I be shaving my legs. No homo.
Hey, want them silky smooth?
You know, this is gonna be a commercial for Nair. You know, use Nair. Remember, girls, don't Nair too high.
I thought if you do Nair too much that it lowers your sperm count.
First off, this is 2021. It's a hot. It says
No kids for my co-host.
City boy summer. We ain't having kids right now.
I guess if you're gonna Nair yourself to death, you put it everywhere.
I put it everywhere, and I believe in Jesus and water, so it's no pull-out game.
You know, it's not how it works. You know, if you just Nair yourself, it doesn't mean that you could just be free out there.
Listen, you can nair your problems away.
Just burn it off. Is that basically what you're doing?
Listen, yeah, we're not gonna talk about my past endeavors. Moving on.
Oh, you want to get into to what everyone's talking about?
Your favorite rapper's favorite rapper?
DDG?
The best YouTube rapper ever.
Well, and they have the XXL Cypher. They had 3 YouTube videos, and we watched all 3. So what are your thoughts on the first one with DDG, that girl's name that sounds like IKEA, Murray, and Coi Leray? It's like Lakea or Likea.
First off, DDG continues to show people that he meant to be in the game. You know, he rapping, he getting to it. You know, he's showing these people that he not just a YouTuber. Now the other girl, she was cool.
The IKEA girl.
What? Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna leave it like that. What he said. She was good. You know.
She was decent.
She was rapping real fast.
She actually surprised me. I was like, okay, I had no idea who you were, but maybe you'll have a career.
And then the Moro dude, I already knew he was good. The Quicksand dude, I already know his songs was good, but like he more of a melody rapper, and I really don't feel like those niggas count. Yeah.
And then finally we had Coi Leray, who everyone made fun of because they said she basically twerked the whole video instead of actually rapping. Her bars were so trash that they had to like cut to her. Everyone else was like one take, and then they had to cut to the middle of her like freestyle.
And right here is where we're gonna cut the scene where Gavin's gonna be twerking to this exact same song.
No, I don't twerk. I'm not that flexible. I'll break a hip.
So you're saying if you was flexible, you would do this? Is that what you're saying?
No, none of the above. I nor want to do this nor can do this, so it's not possible for me to do this, is what I'm saying. All of the above.
Y'all should have seen Gavin in 2016. He was popping that thing.
What? When I was jumping in the air and dunking on you?
Lies.
Is that what they called it back in the day? Popping that thing? When I pop it in your face?
That's gay. You got to say pause.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Next topic. See, I don't even got time for this. Moving on.
No, we got to talk about the... oh, wait. Did our guests have anything to add about the first video with DDG and Murray and Coi Leray? Did you have any comments on that video?
Yeah, the first 3 they ate. They did their little thing. But Corey,
she was garbage.
Yeah, we ain't even gonna talk about her.
Next. She's not even worth the time of day. She's just like, she tried to redo it on her own Instagram, and it was still hot garbage. But let's go ahead and get into the second video. We had your favorite rapper. You said you like to hear his chains dangle. I don't know what that means. Pooh Shiesty. And then they had Flo Milli, 42 Douglet, and Ruby Rose.
42 Douglet.
I just like saying. Doug. I know. I just like saying that.
Should disrespect. I hope he beats you up. I hope he finds
He's
you.
like 5 foot tall. He's not beating anybody up.
No, but
yeah, we were talking about how you love Pooh Shiesty's dangling chains.
First off, stop disrespecting me before I disrespect your mother. And like I was saying,
I'm just saying, you're just like, you listen to this song and you're like, I like the way them chains dangle. Pause.
First off, I can't even spell the word dangle, and that's not even in my vocabulary.
No. Dangle, like the dangle berries.
That's disgusting. But but first off, we gonna get the disrespect. But nah, the Pooh Shiesty one, it was cool, but that was a song already, so it don't count.
Oh yeah, you actually showed me that. Like I thought he was just freestyling, but it was a song off of his like latest CD. Like I couldn't believe that. Like it was like
Damn, shiesty.
like I thought like people were really gonna freestyle, but then people are like using writtens, and it's like you actually used a song that's out.
Yeah.
So that's kind of shady.
And,
He got caught for cheating. He's going to the principal's office.
and then with Flo Milli,
She did decent.
she from Florida, so she automatic win for
Get
me
that 305 love.
all day. If it ain't Florida, we don't listen to it.
And then what do you think about 42 Doug?
I don't even remember what he said, honestly.
It was forgettable.
He's so short. I can't get over that. Why are you so old and so short?
He's old?
He's like 26, 27.
Sir, what does that make you?
I'm 32. Don't try me. And I'm 6'1.5", 6'2" in Timbs.
When you got your heels on, you're 6'2"?
And I wear my Timbs every day.
No, you don't. You wear slides. You wear thong sandals.
The disrespect. See, I need a new co-host. You know,
I'm the main host. I can't get fired off my own show. If anything, you get replaced.
you gonna get replaced like Donald Trump.
That's funny. But there was one more artist on there. We had Ruby Rose, who's actually getting known for more than her body. She's getting known for her voice.
Yeah, she ate.
She was-
Bitch always eat. Hold on. Ruby, she always eat. Okay. Ruby always eats. Period.
All day, every day.
All day, every day.
She
And
eats
Flo
she eats
Milli.
she eats
She's
beats.
up
She
there.
eats rappers. She eats everything in sight.
Period. She was underground for a minute.
She had to come up. Hey, what did we say in that last video, Jesse? That one guy DM'd her.
Oh man, he was like, you know what? I thought you was a hoe. I didn't know you rap. And then she was like, Google me, bitch.
Okay. Period. Google
That was
her,
funny.
bitch.
Now she's on the XXL freshman cover.
You know, but no, honestly, she's a really good rapper. She raps really good. I like her music.
She did decent. We'll see what she brings to the table next. But what about the last video with Blast and Tootsie Roll?
Tootsie Roll.
The disrespect.
Let me see that.
You finna have all the short people attacking you, Gavin. We finna have.
That's why I attack the short people, because I'm not scared. You don't see me calling out the game. He's like the Draymond Green of the rap game. He just wants to headbutt somebody.
That's messed up. But honestly, I don't even remember what he rapped.
Yeah, I mean, there was kind of forgettable. I mean, they were mediocre. They didn't do bad, but they didn't do amazing.
He was in the Dior raincoat. The whole time I was on there, I was like, damn, where you get a Dior raincoat? I need to get one.
Me too. Great minds think alike.
Yeah, everyone needs some Dior in their life. But they need the Dior that's in the store. Not the Dior that's in the trunk, if you know what I'm saying. Not that fake stuff.
The one you find on Dub Dub
Okay, period. Don't go there. No.
at the 7-Eleven gas station.
Oh, man.
Ooh, ask about it.
The 3 for $50 deal?
Don't worry about it, Gavin.
You
Just
sound
know
like
if you see him, keep
you
it
sound like a
going.
cubic man. What is it? Cubic zirconium?
You
Sounds like
disrespecting
right
my
up
whole
your alley.
gangster. I work too many jobs.
You're like Scrooge, though. You never give it away. That's why you stay so rich. You're like Kawhi Leonard. You get an $80 million deal and drive a 20-year-old truck.
No.
You're like, I'm keeping this money.
I'm like the dad from Everybody Hate Chris.
Well, everyone hates you.
Your mother loves me. She baked me a pie.
I made a pie with your mother.
That's disgusting.
I'm just kidding. Sorry about that.
The disrespect.
I apologize. But that was the XXL info. We got a little XXL at the end of that. At the end of that segment. But it looks like, speaking on the getting freaky and getting crazy, it looks like in the Olympics that they have cardboard beds. So you think that they're going to give the Olympians the best beds in the world so they could sleep and do their thing, but they're giving them cardboard beds to keep them from having sex with other Olympians. If 2 people are on the bed, it collapses. They literally have done this for all the Olympians because they don't want them to be passing COVID or passing other things.
Which is smart.
But if they're Olympians, they don't need no bed. She could hang off the rafters. She's gonna hold herself up. She's an Olympic athlete. She has a strong core.
You know. That's why I got these strong kneecaps. You know, I used to do a lot of my greatest work on the tile floor back in the day.
You said you had strong kneecaps? So you're saying you were on your knees often?
Listen, stop trying me. My childhood, the disrespect.
What trauma happened to you in your childhood?
Listen here.
You're out here like Kevin Gates.
The bed was loud. It made too many squeaks. I ain't trying to get a spanking.
I don't even know what that came from. That sounded like past trauma.
Listen. I'm having flashbacks.
But what do you think they're doing? Are they just like giving up with these cardboard beds, or are they just, doing a stand-up session?
They just making it to the point where you just don't want to be in Tokyo. Like I'd rather just lose than be here because the food is trash.
Well, they have COVID Volume 2 coming out over there. The updated one.
I can't bring no girls to my room because I'm on a cardboard bed.
It's almost as bad as having an air mattress.
How strong is this cardboard? You know what? Maybe that's...
Is it comfortable, though? Is it, would you prefer sleeping on the ground?
No. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I like this idea. I'm with Tokyo's cardboard bed. I could bring a girl to my room and be like, you know me, we would have sex, but it's this cardboard bed, so just give me some head.
Oh. I could at least sit on it, but you gotta get on your knees. I'm sorry.
Who you talking to?
Oh, I was talking about the girl, but I guess, you were talking about your knees being sore. So whatever you're into, sir, whatever you're floating your boat these days, we support all people, even the question marks.
I was finna make some spaghetti and give you a plate, but now I'm thinking about changing my mind. You got the warmed up microwave hamburgers.
I don't even want the spaghetti. It's probably poison.
I'm a chef.
They called you the #1 kitchen bitch of eligible bachelors in San Antonio.
I don't know how to feel about that.
They say you cook is on par with a 5-year wife.
We're not going to talk about you and your... Oh, you know what? We are going to talk about you. So we're going to have a flashback. Cue sound.
What the hell is that?
Shut up. Back in the day when I used to know Gavin used to, be in his own apartment. And I used to come to his house every day and look for food. And guess what? He ain't have food.
What did he have?
All he had was a half bottle of drunken wine, some sherbet ice cream, and some Hungry Man XXL.
All you need is Hungry Man's and liquor. They're microwave dinners and liquor. That's all you need in life.
And then he started coming to my house, and he started noticing I had the good food. And next thing you know, he coming over here every day.
Yep. I told you, if you're the #1 kitchen bitch, you have all the ingredients.
I don't know if I feel insulted or if you gave me a pat on the back.
It's kind of a front hand, backhand type of thing. Like it's a compliment, but it's kind of an FU at the same time.
That's why I don't like you.
But any comments from our guests on the Olympic beds and the cardboard? Could you survive the cardboard environment?
Yes, as long as it had like a cushion top. I think I could.
The cardboard had a cushion top. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Okay. Get some. What do they use? Goose feathers?
Gorilla glue.
No.
Negative.
That would be hard as heck. It's like hard plastic. But speaking of new things, we have new emojis in 2021. They're going to have the heart hand emojis. They're going to have the snap emoji with your hand. The all kinds of like different handshakes. So whatever set you're from, they're going to have the emoji. And then they're going to have the slap butt hand, the underhand. The underhand like when you're plopping it up. You know what I'm talking about. But and then they're going to have a new crown emoji. But the worst one of them all, they're going to have a pregnant man emoji. And this is like coming from Apple on the new emoji update. Do my co-host or the guest have any thoughts? Whichever one of y'all want to speak next.
It's kind of hard to speak on that.
Do you approve of the pregnant man?
I love it.
You love pregnant men?
I love the pregnant man emoji. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it
You know when
every day.
you know whenever they have you ever seen the meme? Whenever it's like whenever you're going out to eat with your friend and he's like, "I got it, dog," and it's like the meme of them like hugging or stuff. It's like when you're telling your friend, "Oh, coming over," and you're like, "Oh, I'm getting pizza." You're like, "You need me to cash app you?" "No, I got it." You're gonna send a little pregnant man emoji.
I'm gonna just send you a pregnant man emoji with an arrow pointing to my belly.
That's disturbing. You didn't even say pause.
All homo.
Sir, I guess we're 20 minutes in, and I guess this is the part where we get canceled. We get canceled at least once every podcast, so this is going to be the cancel alert. So go ahead and let us know in the comments how we overstepped. But, lady, do you have any comments on the man emoji? The man pregnant man?
No, I'm gonna be for it.
You're going to be for it?
Yeah, because
What do you think it means?
well, there are transgendered women that do become men, and when they do get pregnant, you got to think of it like that too, a little bit.
I mean, that's a super specific emoji, but at least they're included.
Yeah. Now she could be like, well, you are the daddy. You raised him. You son that boy.
Or what if the I don't know, whatever pronoun they go by, if they're like, "I'm the daddy," and then they send the pregnant man emoji because, like you said, maybe they got the hormones where they got the mustaches.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what it could be. Jesse J, any final comments on the pregnant man?
Once again, I support it. And you know who else supports it?
Who?
Your mother.
Oh God, because she got you pregnant. I'm just kidding. But you know what else is unnecessary? Like my last comment, the new ice cream. They're gonna have a mac and cheese flavored ice cream, also a hot Cheeto flavored ice cream. That sounds disgusting. It sounds disturbing. I do not get it. I don't know who approved this, and they should be fired. Do you have anything to say, co-host?
That's disgusting. I already don't eat hot Cheetos now. Whoever eats that, RIP to their butthole.
Could you imagine eating ice cream and then your butthole's on fire? It doesn't even make sense. It's supposed to be cool and creamy, but it comes out hot and nasty.
Who would have thought in 2021 we would evolve from eating hot Cheetos to putting hot Cheetos on fried chicken? And I put hot Cheetos in ice cream. What's next? Hot Cheeto flavored condoms. What you gonna do if somebody pull up with a hot Cheeto flavored condom? You doing that?
The girls are in.
No.
All the ghetto girls from high school back in the day when they would have the hot Cheetos and a soda for breakfast every single day of their life, they're all down.
Ew. R.I.P. to that pussy.
Oh my God. Could you imagine if you had a hot reaction to that?
Ew.
I thought they would just use it for head because, it would have the hot Cheeto flavor. But I guess if you're putting it down south, that might cause a rug burn.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. And then
Disgusting and disturbing.
Then the fact about this macaroni and cheese ice cream, I'm tired of white people trying to make macaroni and cheese a main course.
But what about
Macaroni and cheese,
macaroni and cheese condoms?
fire? Add bacon to it.
Bacon bits?
Ooh, that's fire.
She might snag a tooth on them bacon bits. That might not be a good deal.
Oh man, that's too much.
This is because this is like the midnight podcast. We're recording this late. We're gonna bring it to you early tomorrow, but we're having fun, people.
And we sorry for the late episode. We ran into some difficulties, but when I called Gavin this morning, I told Gavin, you know what, we need to do it again. You know what he said?
Agreed.
And you know what? When you trying to be great,
We're not putting out budget content, basically.
we ain't half stepping.
Full stepping, not side to side. But speaking of full stepping, your favorite artist, OTF 300, Little Durk, had a shootout at his house. Someone kicked in his door, and him and his wife acted like Bonnie and Clyde and had a shootout with intruders. They both made it. The intruders ran away. They escaped, but they didn't get nothing. And Lil Durk showed that he was a boss. Would you defend your home like that?
Hell yeah. I got guns everywhere. You'll be surprised. I got guns in the cereal box. I got guns in the toilet. I got guns in the sofa. I got guns in the stove.
You look like the kind that would get pistol whipped. It's
Never that. Only in the bedroom. But it's not that kind of podcast.
Who's pistol whipping you in the bedroom? The Punisher?
I plead the fifth.
That is bad, but I wonder if he's gonna have an interview like Soulja Boy. Like the first one popped in the door. I left off one shot. Bow. The next one came in through the room. I was like, bow, bow. And then we could have another viral moment.
And that'd be funny.
And then I slid on the floor, sliding sideways, lit off 2 more shots. Bow, bow.
And then I was cornered. And I thought they had me. I thought I was lacking. But you know what happened?
I threw the gun at him.
I heard a pow pow. And who had it? India.
I wonder if DJ Vlad's going to get the interview like he gets most of the interviews. I don't understand how he gets all the interviews, but everyone like simultaneously hates him. It's like, how does he get every interview if everyone really hates him?
Because they all lying. They all trying to get views. But the honest question is, how long will this relationship goes?
But I want to ask the lady, would she defend her tramp if it came time to it and she had a bust back?
Hell yeah. Yes.
Do you think you got the aim? You got the aim to let it ring?
Yes. Okay.
She's cocking the hammer back and letting it blow.
Period.
Oh, man. But, you know, I mean, that is messed up. They got to move now. You know, they done
Definitely got to move.
They done scared the neighbors.
I saw you were showing me that academics had the neighborhood messages of all the white rich people in the neighborhood. I'd be like, I heard that he's been involved in gun violence for his whole life. He's a thug.
Okay, yeah.
You know more than I do. Tell us.
So basically, once the shooting happened, supposedly Durk lives in a nice gated community. You know, they sends out emails. So they sent out this email stating that there was gun shooting and we don't know what's going on, but when we find out, we're going to let you know more details. Then more details came. Oh, we found out that you should be happy to know that it wasn't our people that was doing the shooting. They were attacked. They were a victim. And then the text messages came in. These white people were scared. They were like, "Are you serious?" I looked him up. I seen he has a gun charge in at the Whataburger. He has a pistol charge in Chicago. He's gang affiliated. And then the funniest one of them all was this little white boy. They wrote, "That's Young Durk. He's king of OTF. Gang gang."
He know what's up, gang gang.
He's with it. They got little Timothy. Little Timothy's on board.
It is horrible how the music is corrupting everybody's soul. But I love it.
Correcting the youth.
I'm here for it.
But you know who's not here for it anymore?
Who?
Your girl. Your white princess. Iggy Azalea. She's quitting rap. She's hanging up her jersey. She says, I'm hanging it up for at least a few years, and she has no idea if she'll be back.
Who even listens to Iggy Azalea right now? I thought we've been canceled her.
Canceled her? What'd she do?
She was born.
I thought that was your favorite white girl.
Nah, she just had the fatty. But then...
And you like the schoolgirl outfit? From her OG music video that got her popping? I don't even remember the name.
The fact that you know more about this means you must be a super fan.
I'm a super fan of her ex-husband, Nick Young. So, of course, I'm going to know about his wife.
So you're
Swaggy P.
So you're a super. You're a groupie.
No, I just used to respect the OG Wizards with Gilbert Arenas.
So we're not gonna talk about that poster that you had in your bathroom.
There was no poster and no bathroom, sir. If anything, there was a picture of you in the toilet, so I'd piss on your face every day.
I thought we were supposed to be building camaraderie. I thought this was.
You can't even say camaraderie.
I know what your mom could say.
No. All right, sir, I'll apologize. I'll work on my team building skills. I'm sorry that I'm acting like Durant on the Warriors.
Disrespect. You gotta stop trying KD.
I'm sorry, I'm breaking up this team. No, but does my I'm sorry, not my co-host, but does our guest have any thoughts on Iggy Azalea? Did you listen to her? Did you think she was popping?
Here and there.
Here and there.
Exactly. Nobody.
No one misses her.
I don't want your gonorrhea.
That was not one of her songs.
That was actually her song with her and T.I.
For real? See, now you talk about me knowing about her. Sounds like you know her lyrics word for word. You want to call me out. God dang.
I thought it was moving on to the next topic.
It'd be your own friends. I guess the back door was open on that one.
Pause.
Not. I was talking like backdoor, like Chicago, like street violence. You always have to take everything the other way. No one was thinking about like that. We're talking about Little Durk. I was using it to Chicago street terms, and you're talking about the other unforgivable backdoor, the one where you get your manhood taken.
Let's not forget about your real name in these streets.
Chico Grande, Gavino.
No, Gavin, a.k.a. Gavisha, a.k.a.
What?
The gas station pill popper.
No, I never popped the gas station pill.
We
already told the story about your mistake. You thought that you were taking the gas station blue pill, and you took the gas station red pill, which is for women, and you ended up with sweaty cheeks for 24 hours.
No, I remember us talking about me catching you with the Black Panther 5000 in your glove compartment. The gold pack.
That's because I supported Marvel. Wakanda forever.
What?
I
think that's racist. You can't say that.
It's just Black Panther. It's just related. It's a good connection.
So let me find out you out here telling girls, let me hit you with this Black Panther.
That doesn't even sound right.
The fact that you white and you date black girls.
I date all aspects of the rainbow, sir.
But it's only funny.
I just don't date pale women. They have to have some skin color, some kind of skin color.
All right, Mustafa.
That's what they call me. Mustafa with a chopper. No, I'm just kidding. But so we went ahead and moved on beyond Iggy Azalea. But we want to talk about Go Yayo turning down a QC deal versus Little Baby that took it, and how things have turned out now with Little Baby being on top of the rap world, having lots of singles, getting lots of shows, traveling the world with his dad, James Harden.
This goes to show you, sometimes you bet on it's good to bet on yourself, but other times you end up with egg in your face, and look at them.
I mean, some people succeed. Some people go the independent route and end up killing it. Like, what's that rapper that everyone hates? What, Russ? He always turned down a deal and went independent, but somehow he has a following.
Russ makes really good music. Do you listen to Russ?
No, I don't.
Do you know who Russ is?
He's terrible.
Yes.
Is he any good? Do you think he's good?
Yeah, I like a couple of his songs. A couple of them.
Are they like party have good songs, or are they like emotional songs?
Emotional.
Yeah, emotional. Mm-hmm. But it's good. It's like
good. Like
it's like good.
I guess I got to get in tune with Russ. I guess I thought DDG was trash his whole life, but he's been changing my opinion slowly but surely, and I actually think he's half decent now. So maybe I'll give Russ another try. Who knows? Maybe he's improved.
Don't worry, fans. I'm trying to slowly get Gavin off Chief Keef. It's working. I give you an update on the next episode.
What do you mean off? I listen to his music forever.
Exactly.
But we got a lot more music to talk about. Did you listen to Pop Smoke's new album?
No, I refuse to listen to Pop Smoke's new album. I feel disrespected. The fact that I looked at the album, he has 13 tracks and 27 features. It makes no sense. He didn't even know 27 people. He just started.
13 tracks and 27 features? How does that even work? Doesn't even make sense.
I don't know. I was from the side of your mother joke in here, but I don't know where to slide of that. But just know,
keep talking about the topic.
I'm thinking of your mother.
Oh my god. But no, basically they use half-ass songs to do an album with all people that who knows if he actually had a relationship with them or not. It looked like a bunch of half-ass BS. But they went ahead and made an album, and everyone said it was garbage. Everyone really enjoyed the last album, which 50 Cent, I think, produced. But I think that one actually had more complete songs. These were all like barely even snippets, and then the rest, it was mainly the features got to shine. So it was hot garbage.
It was basically like it was like the bare bones, the last bit, the gristle, the leftover on the corner of the bowl of Pop Smoke's music, and it's like, we gonna scrape this up and we gonna make something. So we don't care.
The last of the gristle.
We don't care if he dropped a 7-second chorus. We finna put somebody on it, and look what they did.
Make a whole minute-and-a-half song when he only had 7 seconds on the whole song.
Now I'm over here listening to Kanye West, Pharrell, and Pop Smoke. When the fuck did he meet Kanye West and Pharrell? This makes no sense. But you know what? It's R.I.P. Pop Smoke. No disrespect. I hope this album goes #1, sells millions, gets his mama out the ghetto.
But you know what's funny is that you, that night that album dropped, you'd actually listen to another artist first. Ball Out.
The disrespect.
You were listening to Ball Out first before anybody else. Not even for the Pop Smoke, before anything else. You put that on, and it sounded like that was your favorite artist.
Gavin made me listen to 37 tracks.
It wasn't that many.
Of Hot Flamin'.
Ball Out Baby.
Ball Out Baby.
I'm going to slowly convert you to a fan.
It was literally, like, you know, when Chris Brown dropped that tape that had like
50 songs. 50 songs.
50 songs on it, he was like, okay, this is crazy. But it's Chris Brown. He's real talented. And then you got Ball Out.
He's the next GOAT. But I heard we'll go ahead and get past that. But there's supposedly Kanye West rumors that his album is going to be coming out soon, maybe in a week or two. Oh, do you want to say anything? Do you want to say goodbye, lady?
Yes, I'm out, bitches. Bye.
Lady is out. Okay. She may be back on another episode.
Yes, most definitely.
She said the tramp has to take a shower.
Yes. Who do you calling a tramp?
My co-host.
And I'm your co-host. You try me.
All right, but dude, we're doing pretty good. We're at 38 minutes, and we haven't even. We're almost done with our regular topics. We're gonna wrap up with the NBA, and then we're gonna wrap up with the show, and give it our final thoughts. So, Kanye West rumors that he's gonna have Tyler the Creator, Post Malone, Playboi Carti, and Future, maybe Travis Scott, all on the Kanye album. It sounds like he's going feature heavy. Excuse me. Are you going to be checking for the new Kanye West CD?
I hope so. I've been begging for a reason to bring Kanye West back from cancel culture. I'm still feeling the way when he said black people were done being slaves.
George Bush doesn't like black people.
That's when he was cool. But when you talk about Harry Tubman didn't free the slaves, I was like, hold up there, sir.
That's when he became bogus.
That's when
we all love Harriet Tubman.
But
Tales from the Crib is a big supporter of Harriet Tubman.
Speaking of Tales from the Crib, I like to pause this moment. To let you guys know that we need you to like, comment, and subscribe to the page.
Comment, subscribe.
We need to, we're trying to build this up. We're trying to get bigger and better. We're not trying to half step. We doing things for y'all. We ain't trying to give you no poor work, no poor product. We're trying to give you that.
No, we're bringing you fire content. And it looks like here, let me see. Did we even talk about our views yet?
No, we didn't even talk about our views. We're just, we was in the zone.
It looks like that we got our original video is at 215 views. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting our original podcast. It's our longest podcast at an hour and a half. We'll probably never do another one that long because we don't want to talk your ear off. But we thought we'd maybe give you a long something to listen to maybe get to know us a little bit. But then we have, it looks like almost all of our videos are in the 100 Club. We have another video 5 views away, our Juneteenth episode. Tune into that one. That is, just 5 views away from 200 views. Our subscribers are going up. Hit us up on Instagram on Tales from the Crib 210. Hit us up at Twitter at Papa Oblock and at Felix Supreme 305. That's me and my co-host Jesse J is Felix Supreme 305. I am again Papa Oblock. And then follow us on Twitch, just Tales from the Crib. And we're gonna try to get the gaming going soon. We're gonna try to go ahead and bring you the best content ever. It looks like our next episode is gonna be video. We're ironing out the kinks. That's why this video is a little bit behind. We wanted to bring you video this episode, but we're still working things out. So we're gonna bring you a classic Tales from the Crib episode for episode 10 to make sure we're going to give you something special whenever we do get that first video episode going. So hopefully that'll be next week. And then we'll also have our reactions videos and what other things we might have in store. Maybe even some freestyle battles if you want to get your butt kicked in that. We might see what we have to come. Do you have something to say?
Or we might see pool hoops, Jesse versus Gavisha.
If you call me Gavisha one more time, I'm going to kick you in the head and kick you off the podcast. Remember that, sir.
And that's the bottom line.
I'm just kidding.
Because Gavisha said so.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I will restrain myself. But, we're going to go ahead and bring that to you live because if we do bring you pool hoops, I promise my co-host is getting dunked on. He's getting facialed. And he's getting put in the deep end where he will struggle to swim. But, go ahead and follow us in all the things we mentioned above. We have one final regular topic, and it's talking about MTV Cribs is going to be coming back. MTV Cribs is going to be, going again, showing celebrities' homes, showing how they live, showing, a lot of our celebrities are collectors. They do, have different things. So definitely it'll be really cool to see inside people's homes, see what they have, see what they cherish, maybe some shoe collections. Do you have any people that you would want to see how they live?
I can't wait to see which one of these celebrities flex off of Airbnb.
Airbnb?
One of them Airbnbs. They gonna, the cribs is fake. Everybody renting everything. I used to believe it until Rick Ross showed me the light. All the cars Birdman had was rented. Everything Birdman had was rented. Hurt my feelings.
I want people to be authentic. I don't care. We understand that even some celebrities that make a lot of money but maybe aren't like billionaires, they own a bunch of properties. So they may have medium-sized properties but literally all over the world. That is a thing. So I just want to see one of the places you live. I do want them to be safe. They don't even have to show the front, but I would like to see the inside and see like if they have any collections or anything cool. But is there anyone right now that you would want to see? Do you want to see like one of Drake's houses, like maybe his Miami house or his Atlanta house? Maybe when Little Durk gets a new house, maybe he can show it, show what he's done with the place.
I want to see one person house.
Chief Keef.
Big Draco.
Soldier Boy.
Big Soldier.
I wonder where he lives, because I bet he's the same place where he has a bunch of medium places, but like all over the place. I bet he has like a bunch of lofts where he has like all kinds of like crazy stuff. I saw his apartment one time where it had like nothing but like arcade machines and like just a crazy view. It looked like an arcade place.
I love it. I'm all here for it.
Oh, and that's what you modeled your fridge after, right? The House of a Million Drinks.
House of a Million Drinks. If you ever come to my house, you're thirsty.
You thirsty. This is where you get your quench thirst. You come to Tales from the Crib, we're going to quench your thirst.
You want cranberry juice, cran watermelon,
all the juices.
Cran grape, apple juice.
Keep the juices
OJ,
flowing.
cold water, room temperature water. You know, for my freaks, we got that hot water.
How do you have the hot water, sir?
You know, just in case they want to get their hot tea on. You know, we feel. You know, Tales from the Crib is all about the vibes.
Yeah, we gotta set the vibe. Maybe have that sleepy time team. You know, get a little sleepy time with the sleepy time.
Listen, we ain't with that Bill Cosby stuff, and with the pudding pop.
You the pudding pill papa.
Disrespect.
But yeah, I would want to see. Is there anybody else? Just whoever has a big house, whoever has a really good home gym. Tales from the Crib, we're getting back in the gym. You might see us from episode to episode that we have, video of that we're getting toner and toner. We're getting handsomer and handsomer. We're putting the work in.
You know, it's all about them gains.
We got to bring the gains, because, we bring the looks, we bring the follows, we bring the views.
You know, and pretty soon I'm going to post a picture of me in these 22-inch pythons.
Those are baby cobras.
Your mother loves it.
No, but if you get strong enough and I get strong enough, we'll go ahead and make a Tales from the Crib calendar.
Ooh.
With maybe some of our guests. Maybe if some of our guests in swimsuits. Maybe, we could convince Jesus to get in a Speedo. He's all about that South Padre life.
Because Tales from the Crib trying to get sponsored by Nair. Always remember, always use Nair.
Use Nair, but never put it right there. I don't know how you take the burn. You're like, I'm just going to burn everything off. Oh.
Fire. Dylon.
5 Dylons. But that's pretty much it on our main topics. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up with the NBA news. We're gonna go through this, give our 2 cents on the NBA news, and then we'll finish the episode probably within the next 10-15 minutes. But it looks like first thing on the NBA news is that we have Dame Lillard, Ben Simmons gonna be traded, and where are they going? So Dame's denied it a few times, but it keeps on coming back up. Where do you think Dame Lillard's going?
Dame Lillard needs to go to the Lakers.
Or the Dallas Mavericks.
Nobody wants to go to the Dallas Mavericks.
What do you mean? They have Luka and KP. That's a championship team right there, baby.
Listen, yeah. The Dallas Mavericks had a time when they had Durk. He's gone. We don't care about the Luka Magic.
Luka Magic is back, baby.
We don't care about that. Like I said, it's Laker Nation. Laker going all the way. LeBron James is the GOAT. He's the best basketball player of all time next to Kobe.
I like LeBron, so I'm not going to hate there. I actually was rooting for the Lakers, but LeBron had to show his age with coming back so quick and not being able to really play to his full capabilities. And then, of course, we knew it was going to be a stretch for Anthony Street Clothes Davis to stay in a uniform and actually put his unibrow to use. So no surprise there. They crumbled like tinfoil. And then it looks like that right now we have the Bucks versus Suns. It looks like the Bucks just won, was it game 5? Yeah, because they're up 3-2. So they just won game 5. We have game 6 coming up. And there was a legendary play by Drew Holiday where he stole the ball and threw a oop to Giannis. And I actually have reports, I think this is from Bleacher Report, that the Bucks alley-oop with Giannis has been viewed over 50 million times.
God damn, really?
I mean, it was like the play of the game. I mean, Giannis got up there and Chris Paul pushed him, and he got the 3-point play, which is crazy because even though he missed the free throw, like, it kind of messed him up. Like, Chris Paul shouldn't even have fouled him because, without the foul, he just let him go when he didn't have the angle. Then they can just call a timeout and advance the ball. But Chris Paul's been messing up. He's been having turnovers. I actually saw a thing where they asked Devin Booker, they're like, how bad do you feel? And then and he pauses and he was like, for Chris Paul. And Chris Paul's looking, he's like, what? He's like, why are you asking Devin Book how bad do you feel for Chris Paul? Like, trying to say that Chris Paul's not playing well. Like, how bad do you feel for Chris? And he was like, he was like so confused. He gave that little meme face that he makes, but it was freaking hilarious. Like, they're trying to turn him against each other because Chris Paul looks like he's injured. He's turning the ball over, and it's looking bad. I think the Bucks, we're watching NBA highlights right now. Giannis did a 360 dunk. It looks like he's just going to use his pure athleticism. Phoenix is not big enough to build a wall like the Toronto Raptors did or other teams did to stop Giannis. So he's just going to the rim. and he's unstoppable. And Chris Middleton, to my surprise, is actually showing up. I mean, I've always known he has the ability, but he's never had the consistency, and he's showing up and getting it done. And so it's, kudos to him and also Drew Holiday. I make fun of his three-pointers, but he's actually knocked a couple down the last game. He's made a couple crucial plays on the defensive end, and it looks like those three, which many thought would never win a championship, are getting it done.
Hold on, you're forgetting one key component of this.
Tell me.
Crazy Eyes.
Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis.
I mean, he's been doing okay, but I don't think he's the main factor. You think if the Bucks win the championship, Bobby Portis is going to win the MVP?
Oh, he's the main reason why Bobby Portis. Reason why the Bucks are even there. Bobby Portis is showing ass.
But you want to talk about KD? So who are you going to say is going to win the series? Let's wrap up this little topic. Bucks closing out next game. They're going to play tomorrow. They're going to play on Tuesday. We're doing this reshoot Saturday night.
I'm torn.
I mean Saturday night, Monday night. Excuse me.
I'm torn. I want to say Phoenix.
They're going to go to Game 7?
They're going Game 7.
And then Phoenix is going to win?
Chris Paul MVP.
Okay, I say that the Bucks will win. I think that there might still be a Game 7. I think the NBA wants to juice this series for as much as they can. I think the referees will make it honestly go that way to force a Game 7, but I think Giannis will prevail. And do you want to bet on it, sir?
You don't want to put a twisted T on that.
We're going to put our official sponsor, non-sponsor. Do you want to put a tea or a case of tea that you can get from like the grocery store where it's like a 12-pack, I believe?
The 12-pack. The Big Daddy. The
12-pack. Fist bump to secure it?
Fist bump to secure it. Power.
All right. You tried to break my knuckles.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
That wasn't Wonder Twin. That was abuse powers. That was wife beater powers. I'm just kidding. But so that's what we think on the finals, Game 6. They did have a discussion I did see on Instagram where Kevin Durant, they were talking about that this is the most even finals that people have seen in like the last 20 years. And Kevin Durant said, nah, the 2017 finals, whenever I, an MVP, joined a team that just broke the all-time NBA record for most wins in a season and add another MVP with more All-Stars. He thinks that was the most even year. He must have hit his head, or maybe the hair product that he's using to try to grow his hair back soiled his brain. Maybe it's eating his brain away.
I mean, it's not KD if he's not bigging himself up. He thinks he's the best basketball player since Pockets.
No, the best one was the 2016 finals when the Cavs came back 3-1. And that team, both of those teams were really even. And LeBron and them made it, got it done and beat the greatest regular season team all time and won in a Game 7. That's like one of the toughest championships I've seen in my lifetime.
All I know is I'm tired of KD always talking all this mess about LeBron, and he's trying to do the same thing LeBron's doing.
They're both trying to build super teams, one on the Lakers, one on Brooklyn. I mean, hopefully both teams will be healthy, and we'll be able to either see the Lakers or the Mavericks in the finals. I wouldn't honestly be mad either way. When I play my 2K seasons, I play with both teams. So at some point, one of those teams have to lose, even in my 2K season. But Dallas tends to be the one team that advances. So we'll see what happens.
Dallas ain't going nowhere. Somebody need to get Russell Westbrook.
I wonder, will Russell, I don't know about the Lakers, but I think he could be a good fit somewhere.
Imagine this: LeBron, AD, Alex Caruso, Dame Lillard.
Look at Porzingis dunking on there. We're watching highlights. Porzingis just dunked on Drummond.
And Westbrook, all on the same team.
I mean, that would be pretty scary. I'm not going to lie. But let's go ahead and see. We got a couple more topics in the NBA, and then we're going to wrap up this episode and finish it. It looks like Space Jam 2 came out. I haven't seen it. I've seen mixed reviews. My co-host has watched Space Jam 2. Did you think it was overall, what out of 10 do you give Space Jam 2?
I give Space Jam an 8 out of 10. I loved it.
Space Jam 2, 8 out of 10?
8 out of 10. I loved it. I almost dropped a tear multiple times. That's how I knew I loved it. If you dropped a tear.
Was Michael Jordan in it at all or mentioned?
He was mentioned. He was mentioned, but I don't want to give any spoilers.
No spoilers?
No spoilers. Just know.
I'm going to have to check it out, and I'll give y'all an update with my rating. I'm going to guess that I had really low expectations, so if it's half decent, I might actually give it somewhere around a 7 or a 10, so we'll see.
How you hate on Bugs Bunny?
I don't hate on Bugs Bunny, but I just didn't think, LeBron is good, but he's not Mike. Just like Kobe was good, but he wasn't Mike. It's just, the Hill Country Fair brand, the store brand. They're not it. Know the difference. That cereal don't taste the same. The bag cereal don't taste the same. Kobe and LeBron are the bag of cereal compared to Jordan. No, I'm just kidding. They're all great, but we know Jordan's the
They're just about to say.
But USA basketball gets back on track. They beat Spain 83-76. JaVale McGee joins the team over Ice Trae. I know Ice Trae is 10 times better, but USA team literally had no big man, so I understand that decision. I mean, you basically have to make that. They did not need another guard. That is the last thing they needed.
Honestly, they need another big man, and they'll be set.
Trae is better than JaVale every day of the week. But as far as team needs, they needed JaVale. So that's the decision.
Big facts. Big facts.
It looks like Holiday, Middleton, and Booker will join the team after the final. So hopefully if the Bucks wrap up soon and get me my Twisted Tea case, we'll get some more talent on USA team and they'll stop getting their ass whipped or barely winning games.
Wow.
Because I think Booker will really help them. Middleton and Holiday will actually be someone that plays defense, unlike Dame Lillard, and that's why he's getting traded.
I believe it, but USA all the way. We going to get the gold.
USA.
I'm proud to be an American.
Where at least I know I'm free.
I didn't even know the rest, and the fact that you came in with the alley.
That's literally all I know. I can't sing the next line. I'm like that with so many songs. I can sing like 2 lines and that's it. But it looks like we covered all of our NBA topics. This is actually one of our longer episodes. It's probably going to be right at an hour. But I'm going to need you to like, comment, and subscribe.
Please.
Follow us at Tales from the Crib 210 on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter at Papa Oblock. Follow my co-host at Felix Supreme 305. Follow us on Twitch at Tales from the Crib. And, give us a share. Send us to your friends. We're all going to laugh together. Give us a like. Comment below. Share your thoughts on what you want to say. Any of the topics. We'd love to hear what you want to think. Get the conversation started. Co-host, you have something to say?
Logo ideas. If you have logo ideas, please, send it to us. Give us some thoughts. Tales from the Crib podcast. What should we have? No idea is a dumb idea.
No idea is a dumb idea. We're literally open to any ideas. We're going to be, bringing a lot of things soon. So anything that you want to see, any content that you like, let us know, and we'll see what we can do about that. And also hit us up at Tales from the Crib 210 if you want to be a guest on the show. We try to do a guest, every couple episodes, get some people from San Antonio to give their thoughts. And, you might find yourself on YouTube, live and on TV.
Booyah.
Booyakasha.
Once again, this Tales from the Crib podcast, episode 10. Nigga, we made it. And we out.
I'm fully going to have to cut that. Nah, just kidding. Y'all have a great day.